You all, Fat Andy here. Right, what I'm going to do today is some lovely barbecue spare ribs. Now, what we're going to do first of all, if I sit it down there, I've got 2 packs of ribs, 700 grams in each, come to £4.70 each from Tesco's. So, we're going to open up the ribs to start off with. And we're going to get these ribs and basically place them into a tin. Spread them out. Do the same with the other packet. Lovely ribs, look. Cool, these are going to be gorgeous. Get them spread into a tin. Like so. Knock them about, and then what we're going to do, I'll shift you all forward a little bit. I've got 1 small onion hair chopped, okay, that's going to be sprinkled into the tin, and I've also got 1 clove of garlic chopped as well. I'm just going to set them into this tin, and then we've got 2 oxo cubes. We're going to just break these open. We can get them open. I'll get the second one. Sprinkle them all around in the tin. And then, a bit of black pepper. A little bit of salt, like so. Then I'm just going to get this, and I'm just going to put some water in here and cover this with water. Right, I'll put water over these. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the old hob on, put it on a high to start off with, and we're going to let these cook now, cook away for a good hour and a half or so on the hob. Once that's done and everything, they'll be taken out of here and then placed on a plate to cool, and then later they'll be put into an oven. And I'm also going to make some homemade barbecue sauce as well, then finish them off in the oven, and these should be really tender and juicy. They're nice sweet sticky barbecue sauce. So we'll let these cook, and I'll bring you back later. Okay, now to make the sweet barbecue sauce, we're going to need just something round about a tablespoonful of vegetable oil. Get the pan on, get it hot, heat it up, and then we've got a half of onion or a small onion, whichever way you want to do it, and 2 cloves of crushed garlic. That's going to go into the pan first of all, and then we're just going to sweat this down, cook it up, brown it off like so into the pan. Okay, so we've browned these onions off, and then what we're going to do with this is get some passata. Now you can use tomato sauce, whatever you like. I tend to use this, and we're going to add roughly around a half a carton of them. Get this all stirred in, like so. Get this consistency. And then we're going to add a half a cup of cider vinegar. Okay, we're stirring this around. We're gonna get some molasses, which come in this block form. So I've got some in this cup. I'm gonna tip that into the pan. Now I'm just using like a ball of brown sugar as well, which I'll break up and place into the pan. Okay, we're gonna add some Worcester sauce, around about a couple of tablespoonfuls. I also like to put a little bit of soy sauce in, okay, the dark soy sauce, okay, around a couple of tablespoonfuls, and then cayenne pepper. What we tend to do is basically a teaspoonful of cayenne pepper, and also a teaspoonful of Coleman's English mustard powder. We mix all this into the pan, keep it stirring, make sure you don't burn it on the bottom of the pan. Just keep it cooking in. Okay, also stirring away, we need roughly around a teaspoonful of salt, around about a half, 3/4 a teaspoonful of black pepper, a little chunk of butter, drop her in, get it mixed up. A little drop of lemon juice, usually a juice from one lemon, which would come round about there. I'm using just the lemon juice. I haven't got any fresh lemons at the moment. Melting this butter in as we go along. Don't have the heat up too high because you will end up burning it. And then I find, just to top it off, a bit of honey. Now I'm going to use what's in that jar, which is probably about an 1/8 of a jar of honey to it. You get a spoon and dig her out and bring the lovely sweetness in as well, all together. This, I'll tell you, once this is done, and that, it'll be absolutely gorgeous. This will be what will actually cook spare ribs. Right, we're just gonna cook all this in now. Now, if you need to get this a little bit thicker, you can use just a little bit of flour just to bring the thickness up. But the milk, she's all right. I'm just cooking her in and letting her go. Now, once we've done all this, I'll just let her cool down and everything. The ribs are cooking here nicely as well on the heat. Nice and slow with the ribs. Turn them every now and again. And so we're going to let these go for a good hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. I want to get them nice and tender. And then once they're done, as I say, they'll go onto the plate, cool off a bit, then later on I'll put them in the oven and they'll be cooked with this lovely sweet barbecue sauce. I am going to have just a little test and see where we're up to with it. Give me an idea. Oh, that's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Lovely. Taste the barbecue flavours coming through. You've got a lovely little hit from the apple cider vinegar. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Right then, I'll let this cook off and then I'll bring it back when we put the ribs in the oven and cook them up. Right, Fat Andy back. Right, we've done the ribs. I've had them cooking in the tray for around about a good 2 hours, maybe 2.5 actually. So what we're going to do now is put the barbecue sauce, the homemade barbecue sauce, drizzle over the ribs like so, and then we're going to get them in the oven for at least an hour and see how they pan out. Now these should come out nice and tender and juicy. We're not going to use all the sauce, I'll save a little bit, and then we can turn the ribs over and go from there. So yeah, let's get them in the oven and I'll bring it back when they're done. Okay everyone, the ribs are out. I'll put just a few on the plate to show you, and this is what they come out like. Absolutely gorgeous, lovely fresh meat. It's, well, let me get you up and we'll go for it. Homemade ribs. Oh wow. Oh, just look at that. Oh, it's so tender. Look, you got to try these, everyone. These are just absolutely gorgeous. It just peels off the bone. Really hot. Just come out of the oven. Try these. They are absolutely. Oh. Sweet, barbecue, a little hint of the pepper from the cayenne pepper I put in. That's beautiful. Really, really, absolutely gorgeous. Give it a go. Look, I'm tucking into these. Try to talk my mouth full. They're beautiful. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. Share it about. Get it out there, because everybody should enjoy these. They're lovely. Comments below what you think. I'll tell you now. Oh, well, I'll say 10 out of 10 because I made them, but let's go 9 out of 10 just to err on the side of caution, you know, and that. But that, honestly, that is beautiful. Go for it, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please, as I said, thumbs up, subscribe if you didn't subscribe. I can't say no more. Listen, take care everyone. Look out yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.